Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of Magento 2 multi-vendor marketplace import vendors plugin. And in today's video tutorial we'll be showing you how the admin will be able to add bulk number of vendors into the marketplace itself, and how the admin would be able to download the demo files, then enter the values for the demo files for the vendors, and how the vendors can be added within the Magento 2 multi-vendor marketplace in bulk. So before we proceed further, let me give you a small gist of this particular plugin. So using this, the store admin can easily add bulk number of vendors into the marketplace at once, and to do so the store admin just needs to download the respective demo files and then upload them to bulk upload the vendor data using a CSV XML or an XLS file type. This adds the vendor, and the admin can thereafter see a complete list of added vendors, and after the vendor profiles are being uploaded, the vendors are notified via their email addresses, and they can tap the link within that email to set a new password for their vendor account within the Magento 2 multi-vendor marketplace store. So let me go ahead and let me show you how we can initially enable the module and how the admin can upload the vendors in bulk. So for that, let me take you to the admin backend panel first. So I'll be logging into my admin backend panel first by typing in the sign in button, as you can see here. So I've logged into the backend admin panel. Now to do the initial configuration after we have successfully installed this particular plugin, we need to navigate through stores and then configuration. So on the configuration page below the web pool block, here you can see the option for the marketplace, and under the marketplace we need to navigate to the marketplace vendor mass upload option, and here we can enable the mass vendor upload. So you can choose a yes for enabling the mass vendor upload, otherwise you can choose a no for disabling the mass vendor upload. So after choosing this as a yes, we can tap the save configuration button so as to save the changes and enable this particular plugin functionality. So we've saved the configuration. So now to make a bulk upload of the vendors, what we need to do is we need to navigate through marketplace management on the side end panel. We'll tap here, and here under the vendor upload we have the vendor mass upload and the vendor profiles. So let me open both of them. So let's go to the vendor mass upload first. So here we are on the vendor mass upload section, and here we can see the vendor mass upload option, and we have two different sub options as well. One is the vendor upload and the other one is column attributes. So all of the attributes that the admin creates from the backend panel for the vendors, those would be available here under this particular drop down option. So tapping that up brings up the different attributes or the column attributes that have been created for the vendors. So here you can see email, first name, group, last name, and associate to website. And under the vendor upload we have the profile information, where we can set up the profile label, and then we can upload a CSV XML or an XLS file type, and then we can tap on the upload button so as to bulk import the vendors within the Magento 2 marketplace store. So here we have given an option wherein the admin can download a sample CSV file or a sample XML file or a sample XLS file. So what we need to do is we need to open this file up, and we need to enter the details according to the column attributes. So let me open these two files. One is the sample CSV and the sample XLS file. So this is the sample XML file, as you can see here. So here we have the email, the profile URL, the first name, group name, last name, and the store ID. So we have added two different sellers here. One is the test@webcool.com and the other one is test1@webcool.com. And now let me show you the other file, that's the sample CSV file. So for that, let me tap on this file name here. So the file for the CSV or the comma separated value file we are trying to open right now. So I'll tap OK, and the spreadsheet will be loading up with the column attributes that need to be entered within that particular file. So here we have already set up some what we say the column attributes. So we have set the email, we have set the profile URL, first name, group name, last name, and the store ID. So now let me enter a few email addresses for the vendors that I want to add up within the Magento 2 multi-vendor marketplace. And now I'll be entering the profile URL. I'll be entering my first name. I'll be choosing the group name, whether I'm a wholesale or a general. I'll be entering my last name. I'll be choosing the store ID where I want to set up the seller for. So I'll choose this as a 1. So similarly, we can add more and more of the what we say as the sellers by entering these details here. Now I need to save this particular file. So we have added a number of sellers here with different email IDs, their profiles, their first names, group names. So let me take you back. So if you want to know what different attributes should be there within the file that we are going to upload, then you can tap on the column attributes from here, and from the drop down you can basically choose exactly what's the name of that column. To check the name of the column, you can tap on that particular attribute that you have already created. For example, for the email, we can see that the column code is email, the input type is text field, and it is a required one. Similarly, we can check the first name. So here is the column code. So the same column code needs to be entered here, like first name, email in the small letters. Now we can tap on the group, and here we can see the column code for the group is group underscore name. So we have group underscore name. Similarly, we can see the last name. So the last name is altogether last name in so here we have the last name, and lastly we have the associate to website. So the column code for this one would be website underscore ID. So for in place of that, I have added the store underscore ID, so that doesn't matter. So that's how you can also choose the different column attributes, and you can check the exact column code name that needs to be entered within the downloaded sample CSV, XML, or the XLS file. And similarly, the values can be added, and thereafter what you need to do is you just need to enter the profile name. So I've set this as seller added. Now we need to upload the file that we have downloaded. So I had downloaded the CSV file, the sample2. So I'll go to my downloads. Here is the sample2 one. I've attached that file. Now I'll tap on the upload button, and we can see that the particular message would be set up in the queue. So I've tapped the upload button there. So currently it's showing that the two accounts are already existing with the emails or the shop URL. So I've already added some of the what we say as the sellers already. So now to check, basically to check the vendor profiles that I have added, we can open the vendor profiles page. So on the vendor profiles page, we can see that we have currently added two different sellers right now. And let me take you back. So basically, after you have tapped the upload button, you can see that your upload requests have been successfully added to the queue here, as you can see. And as I told you, under the column attributes, we have all the vendor attributes that need to be added within the CSV file. So we can see what exactly the code name is, or the column code name is, that is to be entered while entering the info for the sellers. So how to process the request queue? So after we have uploaded the vendor file in the CSV, XML or XLS format, uh, it gets added basically to the queue. The uploaded request gets added to the queue, and now the admin can run these two commands here, the first one and the second one, in the Magento 2 root directory to process that up. So if the admin wants to run the queue process command in the background, then the last this command can be run. And lastly, after the vendors have been basically uploaded, they can be checked under the vendor profiles. So as you can see here, I was showing you basically we had updated two, and they were queued in the messages. So here you can see all of the vendors that you have added, and on the sellers and the email addresses that you had entered for each of the sellers would basically receive an email, as you can see here, with this particular information that you are approved as a seller. And the vendors would also receive the mail to set a password as shown below. So they need to tap on the link, and after that they can set a new password, as you can see here. And from here the vendor can set the password, and after the vendor has updated his password, he can enter his email address and the password so as to access his account information. So basically it also works with the vendor attribute manager. So any of the attributes that the admin has created would be available under the column attributes section here. So for example, we had added one address attribute using the module that's the Magento 2 Marketplace Vendor Attribute Manager plugin. So now that one is also available under the what we say as the column attributes, and from here we can check the column code for that, and we can add this particular column code here within the CSV file once again, so as to add the address for the uploaded vendors as well. So that was much about the Magento 2 Marketplace Import Vendors plugin, and I hope it helped you out. And if you have any questions or queries regarding this particular plugin, then you can always get back to us at support@webcool.com, or you may raise a ticket at webcool.uvidesk.com. Thanks for watching this video and have a great day ahead.